Hi guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. So I was on Netflix the other day and I saw a film that one of you guys suggested to me, which was perfect. It's called The Watcher, and if it was on Netflix in Australia, I'm sure it's on Netflix wherever you are, so double check for that. It was actually suggested to me by Miranda, so thank you so much. She said it was an interesting film, and thus she was right. I really like this film and I think you guys are going to too. The film is about a young couple who move into a neighborhood and quickly start getting messages from the Raven, who is a character who's telling them to move out, otherwise they will grow some mysterious paranormal sickness and the woman will be cursed like the people who lived there before them. One thing I really liked about this movie, and probably the top thing, is it actually, for once, this has been a long time coming for me, it has really likable characters. The couple are such likable people and I really enjoyed that. We talk about things like this all the time with 31, Rob Zombie's 31. Not that I'm hating on that film at all, it has different aspects that are good about it, but it was really nice to follow this kind of movie along that journey where you're just hoping that the good guys, you know, they end up on top. So I really liked that about this film. Obviously the production value was really cool as well. I was really surprised. Once again, straight to Netflix. I don't know why, because it had top-notch quality, and it stars Dennis Crosby, which obviously you guys know her from Star Trek, or my favorite, Pet Sematary. So I was really surprised to see her in this kind of film, and I don't know, just this production value going under the radar. This film is actually a really good mini mystery. It has a lot going on and a lot of different storylines. The love between the characters, also what's going on with the house, and then some other characters that pop up. So it's one of those mystery things where you're trying to figure out what's going on and who the fuck is this Raven character. I would say it has some really scary parts too, or more high tension, because I was watching with earphones on and I definitely screamed a few times or like jumped on the couch, which I love. You gotta love that. It's not like jump scares, but it's definitely some tension parts. And because I said you really like those main characters, you're really like egging for them not to get hit, or you know, you're just like in the tension with them. All of the characters have really good backgrounds and they're also really well developed. I would say that there is an issue that some people might find with this film is there was kind of puzzles and things put places and people could interpret that as either being really good and unpredictable or a really bad setup red herring. I don't want to say that like it's a spoiler because it's not, but because there's so many different aspects happening, you can kind of tell that it is trying to take you away from what's actually happening. Although you might have your suspicions with this film, what's really going on, I promise you won't actually know. It's one of those films that really come through in the final scene, and I can really appreciate that. I really wasn't sure where it was evolving, but as it started to turn the way it did, I was really happy with it. It was kind of satisfying for me. So I'm not gonna ruin this film any more than I already have for you guys. I just recommend you check it out. It's a decent watch and it's pretty accessible being on Netflix. I'm gonna give it a score of 7, personal. I know I've been doing this a bit this year, I feel like, but I guess we're on a really good roll for 2017, so I'm just gonna take it in my stride and not try and, you know, really relate my 7s across the playing field. This is definitely different to the other 7s I've given out, but it's just a different kind of movie. Scare score, I'm gonna give it a 4. I did jump some parts, but it wasn't overly scary. It's not a film that people who don't really like horror wouldn't enjoy. It's kind of like a thriller horror, so it's definitely fine for that. And originality, I'm gonna give it an 8 because I thought it was pretty cool. I'm really fascinated with the idea of Birdman and all that kind of stuff, and if you are too, if you like the Mothman prophecies or anything like that, recommend checking this film out. Great film, great budget, great acting, great writing. What more can you want? I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you again, Miranda, for your recommendation. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you've seen this film, let me know what you thought down below, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.